Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's Marvel night.
It is Marvel night, but it is actually the Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Run. It's season 1, episode 2, The Stars Spangled Man. And someone asked me before we went into this if that rang any bells, and it didn't.
Okay.
It really didn't. So, yeah, it does have reference to Captain America.
For me, that's what my answer was. The only bell that rings when I hear that is Captain America. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that we're officially introduced to the new Captain
Popeye.
America, aka Popeye.
He doesn't look right.
Are we just gonna call him Popeye from now on?
That could change.
It could, subject to change.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode.
All right, let's get it on like Donkey Kong. Steve and Lacey, the Star Spangled Man.
Let's do it. Popeye.
It just does not look right.
I agree. Maybe it's just the way the mask sits on the face. It's just so not the same. I don't even think there should be a new Captain America.
I agree.
I remember sneaking into this locker room before each game to see you.
Everybody in the world expects me to be something,
You're right about that.
and I don't want to fail them.
Be yourself. They're gonna love you.
You gotta create your own identity, right? Not try to live up to an old one.
So far,
So far, I like his attitude.
it doesn't seem.
He doesn't seem like he's doing it for the wrong reasons or anything.
Well, that could come to it.
Good morning. I just want to do the job. This is the job, John. All of it is. Listen, this suit comes with expectations, right?
Oh, he knows.
Yeah,
You
and
can't just
one that's not necessarily saving anybody. It's more the
You
Captain
can't
America
just punch your
thing.
way out of problems.
Yeah, it's more so like the name Captain America. It's more of the image, right? Showing up, waving hand or shaking hands and waving and shit.
It's different. Intro.
It is, but I like it.
Not bad.
It's different. It's a marching band.
Let's open our mind for a minute.
I'm trying.
What is it like being Captain America? Do eagles fly overhead wherever you go?
Yes. Yeah, that is
Definitely.
For those of you who aren't familiar with John's resume,
Okay.
Exposition,
John Walker,
please.
First person in American history, and you tested off the charts in every measurable category: endurance, intelligence.
Look, what I do have is guts. Something Captain America always had, always needs to have.
True.
Need every ounce. Good little brother.
What's Bucky thinking right now?
That's-
What's going on in his head?
I think I'm feeling what he feels.
Like this isn't right. Like
We definitely know.
we know how Sam feels about
Yes.
it.
Shouldn't have given up the shield.
Oh,
Good to see you too, Buck.
he's not happy. He's gonna come take it out on Sam.
You had no right to give up the shield, Sam. Hey, this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to come here in your overextended life and tell me about my rights. It's over, Bucky. Besides, I have bigger things to deal with now. What could be bigger than this? This guy. Connections with rebel organizations all over Central Europe.
This
He's
guy
strong.
that's trying to look
Too strong.
all badass, but he's really
Yeah.
not.
Androids, aliens, and wizards. That's not a thing. That's definitely a thing. No, it's not. In 1937, when it first came out. So you see my point? No, I don't. A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. Think about it. I'm right. I just came up with that. It's crazy. Look, that's not
Loving
what
the
these guys are
dynamic
at.
so far.
All right, they use the incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem. I'm coming with you. No, you're not.
He's coming with you because obviously.
Yep.
He's like, what?
30 seconds.
Are we jumping out of the plane in 30 seconds?
Why not? I have a plan. Really? What is it?
To jump out of the plane.
Where's the chute? We're doing a business. It's too up for a chute. I don't need it anyway.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing. That was not a superhero landing.
Uh,
That was not at all.
Get out of my face.
Okay, head north. Come on.
I like that little drone.
He's swinging at it as if it were actually Sam. Get out of here.
You're doing the staring thing again.
The hair in this show is on point, might I add. I know that's random, but
Very random.
it's on point. I'm just saying.
I'll see you inside. Or not.
Hey, come on.
Because
man.
I'll be in there and you won't.
I can take the thing and I can fly. Who gives a shit? Wait. I want to see where they're going. There's 2 people. Let's see what we're doing.
Oh, I'm seeing
What
5.
is that?
It's like
Better get it together.
It's like they both want to like kind of just do their own thing. Like Bucky's just wanting to kind of do his thing, whereas Sam,
They're aiming to do the same thing,
but in different approaches.
yeah, like this.
And who's this hiding person?
Found the hostage.
Oh, it's a hot. Oh, okay, gotcha.
You okay?
Nope, no. She's not the hostage. Yep, I knew it.
Oh, she's one of the flag smashers.
And she can jump.
I always wanted to do that.
But you didn't.
Can we get busy now?
They're fighting across 2 semis. What? Where did you
Oh,
come
yeah.
from, Popeye?
Okay, all right.
Uh-oh. Damn.
Oh,
Look at how that frickin' tore right into the semi like that.
ripped it like a can opener.
He just ran right through it. Damn. He's like, damn. Ooh.
Get off of me! You're welcome, by the way.
Are y'all gonna go help them out? Because it seems like they're needing help.
That was a bad idea.
Ooh. You tried. A for effort.
That didn't go as planned, huh?
They just, no response, just keep walking.
You ever jump on top of a grenade?
Yeah, actually I have 4 times. The thing I do is
4 times.
Battlestar. Josh Black. Battlestar. Stop the car!
What? What is Battlestar?
I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I can be. That's it.
It's always that last line.
He's. I thought that was gonna go better.
I mean, so far he's saying all the right stuff and doing doing everything right.
I think he's a bit in over his head, but he's trying.
Right.
Every day more people love you. You'll find refuge wherever you go.
She seems
My
like
wife and I made this just for you.
She's young.
very young and very like innocent looking. You know what I mean? Like a baby face, and she's supposed to be like the leader of
6 months ago,
Carly.
people supporting the
Martin
cause like
Powell.
this.
We can't let the same assholes who were put back in power after the blip win. The GRC care more about the people who came back than the ones who never left. We got a glimpse of how things could be. I need to know that you're committed. Because after tomorrow, there's no going back.
Yeah. One word. One people. One word. One people.
One word, one what?
one world, one people.
You can't just run up on a man, beat him up, and take it.
I mean, technically, you probably could.
Not entirely true.
What did you do, Bucky? What did you do?
That you should be.
Oh, I thought he
There's
had.
someone who should be.
Yeah, that went a totally different direction than I was anticipating.
Baltimore?
In Baltimore, apparently.
Today's your lucky day. Sam wants to see for himself.
Isaiah,
Look at you.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Isaiah. He was a hero. One of the ones that I could fear the most, like Steve. We met at 51.
If I met you, I whooped your ass. Then we heard whispers he was on the peninsula. But everyone they sent after him never came back. So the U.S. military dropped me behind the line to go deal with him. You think you can wake up one day and decide who you want to be? It doesn't work like that. Well, maybe it does for folks like you.
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there.
You and me.
And we need to know how.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore. They put my ass in jail for 30 years. People running tests, taking my blood, coming into my cell. Even your people weren't done with me.
I see it.
Get out of my house! Let's go. Let's go.
Apparently, they really fucked him over.
Why didn't you tell me about Isaiah? How could nobody bring him up? Yeah, bro. No, we're just talking.
Fine. Can I see your ID?
I don't
Why?
have ID. Why?
Your search is going down.
I am calm. What do you want? We're just standing there
Just
talking.
give me your ID.
No, I'm not giving him shit. We're just talking.
Hey, look, is this guy bothering
No,
you?
he's not bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wilson. I didn't recognize you without the cocktails.
Are we just going to bypass the whole racial profiling that just happened?
Just wait here. There's a warrant out for your arrest.
The president pardoned him for it.
Not for that. Sorry, Mr. Barnes, you're under arrest.
Wow.
See? Didn't quite go how you thought it was. Officers did it. See, the sad part about that is that if he would not have been the Falcon in that moment, he was likely to get shot right there.
Condition of your release session now. You too, Sam.
No, it's okay. I'll be out here with my...
That wasn't a request.
You get your ass back here right now.
Freaky Magoo over here.
Freaky Magoo.
It is my job to make sure that you're okay. We're going to do an exercise.
Please.
It's something I use with couples when they are trying to
Cou-
figure out. Okay, it goes like this. Suppose when you're
What?
sleeping, a miracle occurs. It's time for the soul gazing exercise.
I like
The
this one.
soul gazing? Are we going to stare into each other's souls?
Yeah, I'm going to. I know you.
Yeah. Sam, face each other.
Let's stare.
Good.
Okay.
All right, get close.
Bucky's really good at this game, by the way.
Closer.
Well, which way?
Why you have to have your legs up? You happy now?
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in.
fine.
Okay, this is
We're
right.
locked
Very
in.
close. That's what you wanted, right?
Guys. Good. Now look at each other. You need to look at each other in the eyes. There, you see, that wasn't so hard. Wait, what are you doing?
Staring
Are you in a
contest.
staring contest?
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing.
And don't say something childish.
You took away all of his power right there.
Steve believed in you. He trusted you. He gave you that shield for a reason. That shield, that is everything he stood for. That is his legacy. He gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing.
So maybe he was wrong about him. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me. And never see each other again.
I like that.
Great. Well, let's get
It's not going to happen because you guys are going to be BFFs now, right?
Well, word of advice then. Stay the hell out of my way.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say that.
Don't get too cocky now, Popeye. I'm just saying. Okay, charging. Blaze of glory.
Wow. He just gave himself.
He just gave himself for this cause or whatever. And I think it was like her brother or something. So that's just going to make her hate everybody more. It's Edinburgh.
With the rune to boot.
With the rune to boot. Oh, it's over. Shit.
Who's that at the end?
Zemo. Remember from Civil War?
Mm-hmm. Right.
The one that...
I didn't recognize him at first.
Well, yeah. I knew who he was, but... Yeah, that's who that is. That felt
short.
It did feel like a shorter episode, but I think it was about the same, to be honest. It was actually the same, 50 minutes.
Really?
First episode was 49 minutes and 50 seconds. So the same. That one felt like it went by a lot quicker, though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Yeah, so I really enjoyed the episode. A big part of this show so far that I've really been enjoying is getting to know Bucky and Sam better.
Well, right now they're
clashing, but I like the dynamic that they have. You can see where they're kind of clashing, but
it is coming together. It's coming together.
It's already coming together. So that's a good sign. I feel like they're only gonna grow and improve upon that, and they are definitely gonna be BFFs by the end of this.
My gut feeling is I'm still a little hesitant on Cap right now, the new Cap. I don't really like calling him Cap yet.
I think his name is John Walker.
Because at the end he's like, keep out of my way, and that's pretty typical, right?
I would say for somebody that maybe has a big ego, maybe somebody who's a little bit like, it was a little bit cocky in that moment.
But in Marvel, it seems like a lot of them have kind of that ego.
To an extent, Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like Tony Stark.
They all kind of have a little bit of edge in some way. And
do you like him?
Steve Rogers, I would say, I think I could see him saying something like that. Like to Tony, stay out of my way.
Talking about that.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm talking about...
How do I feel about him? I think that he is going into this...
Do you think...
I don't like him, to be honest.
Do you have like a gut feeling on this? Because like my gut tells me something's...
My gut feeling is telling me that he's not going to stay Captain America. This whole SHIELD thing and Sam and Bucky's contentions with the SHIELD and everything, how ultimately it's up to Sam to become the next Cap, because Cap gave him the SHIELD, right? And basically gave him power over what happens with the SHIELD, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's where I was trying to go with that. So ultimately, it's Sam's choice. He did kind of give it to the government, it would appear, but I feel like he could easily get that. They could easily get that back. But I don't think that this new John Walker guy is going to stay Captain America. I'm not saying I hate him or anything. I'm just saying I do get kind of a weird vibe, and it's just so weird.
You know, this whole episode, that's what I've been trying to do, is pick apart.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I invested too much time, or not too much time, too much into him trying to find the bad. And then he comes off with saying the right things. And at the end, it kind of rubbed me wrong a little bit, you know?
Yeah, me too. I agree with that. It rubbed me wrong in that moment, because who are you
or is this one
to tell two Avengers to stay out of your way? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that it doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe it comes together later.
And it might. And like I said, it might just be his ego talking, because he's worked his way to get here, and he feels like he deserves it. He's obviously proved himself, right?
Yeah, he has awards. He has all the, you know what I mean? all the right
Obviously.
credentials.
On paper. But we need to see how, what we've already seen is he's a little bit in over his head, right? On the semi-trucks, right?
Yeah.
Cap would have had them frickin' handled in like 3 seconds, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little bit in over his head, but doesn't mean he can't build up to, you know, he's just starting. But I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like him.
What
I
about his
don't
partner,
like.
right? I mean, it seems like they have good intentions and they're wanting to.
It seems like, I don't know. Like I said, on one hand, I like them and their attitude about things, and then on the other hand, I think they're a little bit immature, you know, like, or maybe a bit too egotistical, like too cocky about the situation they're in, and they need to be humbled, you know.
I'm definitely starting to like Bucky a lot more, like I did last episode.
I mean, can I be totally honest with you about where I want things to go with this show?
Sure.
I think the most logical choice for the next Captain America, if there needs to be one, would be Bucky. He's the most logical choice. Sam doesn't want it. I don't think Bucky wants it, but I think that at some point he could. I think he would be the most logical choice. He was best friends with Steve, and he has the same exact abilities as Steve had, as far as being the super soldier.
Oh, that's true.
I like that idea. I could see that.
Interesting.
More so than Sam. Sam is the Falcon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sam is the Falcon.
I don't, and I think he knows that too. But I think I could see that outfit on Bucky more so than this John Walker
And
guy.
I could live with that a lot better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I do agree.
That's what I would hope from all this. But I also kind of hope that the new Captain America, John Walker guy, I kind of hope that he does end up being all that he can be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Be all that you can be, John Walker.
Wow. All right.
So I don't know. We'll have to see how things go. But I'm really enjoying the series so far.
I want to know more about the flag breakers.
Yes.
Because there was some dynamic going on there.
It's obviously
I feel like
a radical sort of terrorist cell group that very extreme.
Mm-hmm.
And
but the girl,
apparently one of the
name.
Big Three.
The girl,
Carly.
Carly, is that what it is? She seemed like she had feelings. You know what I mean? Like, especially with.
She's definitely not a psychopath, if that's what you're getting at. She seems like she definitely believes in this cause. But then there's times when I'm looking at her face and like she has looks like she would rather be anywhere else, or like she's worried about something, or like there's something behind her story.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
My gut feeling tells me that she's.
My gut feeling is saying she's not as bad as maybe we're being led to think.
Just because she's wearing that mask right now.
Right.
That's my feeling.
She has a story too.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
She's
so like sweet and innocent looking, so it's hard for me to look at her and picture some sort of horrible monster. You know what I mean? Because she's so like innocent and like she looks like she's like 12 years old.
It almost feels like Captain America or Popeye right now could be the bad person in my eyes. Somehow, some way, or whatever.
I could see how you could make that connection, being that the one bad guy that we are
his words
introduced
doesn't
to
enforce that. I don't know why I feel that way.
And it might just be a gut feeling, and it might be based in nothing for all we know.
Right.
And it might
you know, I just started
totally
this, so
wrong.
I don't know much about.
That's the fun of it,
hung
though.
it up. You know, I don't know, but I certainly don't trust someone picking this guy or whatever and just putting him in this position You know, it could be someone behind the scenes, the man behind the curtain. It could be
It's
anything.
like at this point they just want a Captain America because of what? The money? The name? Like,
I don't know.
I don't like it either. If it was up to me, just like retire the shield.
There's a reason for the look from the Falcon. There's a reason the look from Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
There's, you know, but he said the right things, okay? And it's not uncommon for people with powers to have that, you know, clash, kind of like.
And he might go into it with the right intentions, but then let it corrupt him.
Mm-hmm.
Like that happens all the time.
Right.
So you never know. I don't know. I think it's fun to theorize.
And we haven't read the comics. We don't know anything about this or if there was anything out there. So we're going into this blind. And this is just discussion. You know, it's just not
working things out in our own heads, I guess, as to either how we think it'll end up or how we would want it to end up, or, you know.
Did you like the little exchange with the psychologist there?
Oh, I loved it. I loved that.
When they had to intertwine their legs and stare at, okay.
That was like probably my favorite part of the episode.
But, I mean, I'm more excited about seeing episode 3.
Okay.
This one just kind of, I guess, gave us a little bit of Captain America.
Yeah, introduced us to his character.
And I don't know what to think.
And introduced us to this terrorist cell group and Carly.
Right. And I feel like Carly is different than what she's being painted to be. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me tonight.
I'm feeling the same way you're feeling about Carly. I feel like there's a real big story there that she might not be quite as bad as what we're labeling her as.
Right.
So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until next time, and Marvel, peace out.